When you think about leaning down, what workouts come to mind? For many of us, we think about logging in hours on the treadmill or doing circuits and supersets with lighter weight and tons of reps. Well, I have a better option for you. It's a barbell complex. And if you're not familiar with it, it takes way less time than traditional cardio. It's interesting, it's challenging, and it helps you break through plateaus. And I'll also include a link below for actual workouts, so if you want more workouts that you can do at home or at the gym, just click the link below. But basically, for the barbell workout, all you need is a bar and maybe some weights to go along with it. The idea here is that your hands never leave the bar. So each exercise that you choose is going to be something that involves gripping the bar. And you'll do 4 to 6 exercises and do 3 to 6 reps per exercise. And they're awesome as a warm-up, they're great as a finisher, and they can be used as a metabolic circuit. But enough talking, let's get to training. Let's get into these barbell complexes. The first one's for upper body, 4 exercises, 5 reps per exercise. The first one is military press, wrists nice and straight, shoulder blades rotated back and down, to an upright row, pulling through the elbow, keeping the traps nice and quiet, no momentum. To a bent over barbell row, back flat, pulling through the elbows, elbows close to the ribs. Then I'm going to clean the bar up, behind the neck shoulder press, using the range of motion I'm comfortable with, so I'm not letting that bar touch my neck, just bringing the upper arm to about parallel. Now I'm going to rest for 1 to 2 minutes, get the heart rate down a little bit, and then I'm back at it again. So you'll notice my hands never leave the bar. This is a key characteristic of the barbell complex. This is something really important. You can slide your hands to a wider grip or a narrow grip, but throughout the exercise, you're going in quick succession from one exercise to another. And notice too that I'm using a quick motion, but I'm definitely not rushing through. So the reason that we only do 3 to 5 reps of each exercise is because we're usually either right hand or left hand dominant. And if you're doing a ton of reps with the bar, you're gonna start pulling harder with your dominant side. And we wanna prevent that. We wanna try to make sure that you're present and mindful throughout the entire complex and pulling and pushing evenly with both sides. And this is gonna help prevent any asymmetry. This is going to help prevent injury and make sure you're also recovered pretty well before you go into the next barbell complex, and start lighter than you would normally, think that you could start. It's more important just to get the feel for it, get that proper range of motion, proper form throughout the entire complex. And barbell complexes are very versatile. If you feel like this is too easy, go ahead and add weights, or you can add 1 to 2 exercises to this. Next, we're on to a complex for the lower body. I'm going to start with front squats. I've got a little bit more weight on the bar here. Try to challenge myself. Usually your lower body can lift more than the upper body. So I'm going from front squat to an RDL. Doing 4 exercises, 5 reps per exercise, and then I'm going to reverse lunges, which are actually 3 reps per leg. So we've got 6 reps total here. All done in quick succession. Turning my toes out, turning my knees out for these clean grip sumo squats. 5 reps here. And you can see, even though it's only 65 pounds, I'm starting to gas, and it's only the first complex. So rest 1 to 2 minutes. And then same thing. So you've got your regular front squat. Knees stay behind the toes. Make sure you keep your back flat, elbows up, to an RDL, feet shoulder width apart. Pull with the glutes and hamstrings here. Really keep that constant tension. And then clean it up to reverse lunges. This whole circuit can be really great as a glute workout if you keep your weight through your heels throughout each exercise. It's important, so really stay present and mindful. And on to the sumo squats. Stay mindful through each rep. It's really important because you're going to start fatiguing pretty quickly through here. And if you feel like this is too easy, again, feel free to add some weights, add some additional exercises. If you feel up to it, you can take some of the exercises from the upper body and add it to the lower body circuit. So complexes are highly versatile. It's great, and you can use this as a warm-up too if you're getting ready for a heavy leg day and you just want to fire up that central nervous system. Something like this really beats walking on a treadmill for 5 minutes. And barbell complexes, of course, are a lot more interesting than walking on a treadmill for 5 minutes. So you see, toes out, knees out, back nice and flat, and that's it. The last complex is more advanced. This is your power, your Olympic lift circuit. I'm gonna start with 4 exercises, 3 reps per exercise. So I've got a power snatch here. I'm using a wide grip, and then I'm going straight to an overhead squat. 3 reps. I'm trying to keep the bar behind my head. And then I've narrowed the grip a little bit. 3 power cleans, and then 3 jerks. And feel free to start with super light weight for this. I mean, you can use an easy bar, any kind of weight that you're comfortable with, but this is definitely a more advanced move. And you can see it's tough for me even just to go from snatch to overhead squats to do all these Olympic lifts. The reason I chose 3 reps here is because this is a very taxing complex. So you're gonna find that as you add the power moves in, you probably either want to lighten the weight or do a little bit less reps for each one. This is something that I would do perhaps as a circuit on its own. And I would just do, maybe 4 or 5 of these complexes, put a little bit more weight on there, and just do 3-4 reps per exercise. And that's it. Barbell complexes are versatile, challenging, interesting, and can be done anywhere. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'd like to see more of you. And also, don't forget to click that little bell. It's going to notify you as soon as a new video comes out. Thanks for watching. Until next time, train hard, y'all.